Congratulations to our Black Stars once again. Now we qualify for the 2026 World Cup. We beat Comoros, and even if it happened that Black Stars lost, still we would have qualified. Yes, because at the end of the day, Mali also beat Madagascar. By the way, guys, let's talk about this game. Ghana, Comoros. Yes, we won. We are happy. But Chale, we are going to the World Cup. Yes, to meet teams like Spain, France, Germany. Where should we improve to be able to compete against this top opponent, these top countries or club? So, Isa,
Rich.
we watched the game together. Yes. We won at the end of the day, and that matters. By the way, first of all, this game, okay. What do you see from this game?
By the way, it's a good news to Ghana.
Yes.
It's a good news to the entire country. We've won the game. We've qualified to compete for the World Cup.
For sure,
yes,
for sure.
Rich, I've watched the game, and any game that you watch, depending even your team or your country winning the game, we'll still see some kind of weaknesses in the game.
Okay.
First of all, Otuado was approaching the game like he was seeking for 1 point. If you look at Otuado's system of playing, he was seeking for 1 point because Otuado realized that if even he get 1 point, he will qualify for the game.
Yes.
But here be the case. Is that what we are expecting from Otuado? We are going to compete at the highest level. We need quality football. We need football that we can compete with some kind of clubs that are better than us, and we can prove to the world that we are also competing for the World Cup. First of all, when the lineup came, Otuado was playing. He was playing Anan. He was playing Salisu. He was playing Juku.
Yes.
He was playing Seydou. Yes. These were the 4 back that he was playing. But here be the case. If you look at the midfield, he was playing Sibo and Partey. That's the best partnership that we have. Fine. Kudus, if you look at our front forward, Kudus, he was there.
Yes.
Ayu was also there.
Yes.
And we have Semenyo.
Yes.
Very good. These are the players that the selection was good for the first half. But tactically, in the field of playing, the mistakes that I've realized is that now, as every coach, when you are playing, within the first 10 to 15 minutes, you'll be able to realize that your opponent, is it in terms of pressing, are you the one pressing him or he's the one pressing you?
Okay.
In the field of play, you'll be able to dictate that. So as a fan or as maybe a Ghana fan supporter, when I was sitting there and I was watching the game, within the first 10 minutes, when I look at the Comoros, their field of playing, I realized that Comoros will not be able to beat us. The atmosphere, the environment supports Ghana that we should be able to press them.
Okay.
And we're pressing them. So pressing them, typically, I don't expect Otuado managing 4 back at that moment. At that moment, why am I saying you should not manage 4 back at the moment? Which, if you look at our defensive line that we have, somebody like Salisu, his ball controlling, his ball holding ability is very high. He's having experience in terms of goal. He's an exceptional guy in our pack. So I was expecting that in football, as number 10, any number 10 is isolated in the game. That particular person is having a strong chemistry between him and then the striker.
Okay.
So I was expecting that Kudus being our star boy or our typical number 10, our traditional number 10 in the game.
Okay.
I don't expect Kudus to be dropping more deep to play that kind of game. That kind of game that I always say that Jude Bellingham is playing, that kind of is just like an extra work that he's adding to himself, and he's having the ability to play that kind of game.
Especially this game, when you look at our midfield, it was okay. It was okay.
It
so
was
you don't
okay.
need to even drop.
First of all,
yes,
we were pressing them, Comoros.
Yes.
So when we were pressing them, naturally, I was expecting that pressing them, I would have expected that one of Kudus would have been isolated in the game to move freely in the game, so that whenever Kudus move freely in the game, Partey cannot move forward, so the Salisu cannot come and add it to Sibo, so that we cannot have double pivot and they will maintain 3 back.
Okay, so that the full backs will
now overlap. Okay. So having 3 back, it means that you are pressing your opponent.
The full backs will invert.
Yes. So that we can press the opponent. We can overload them with more chances in their box. We can score them. So that kind of rule, Salisu can invert to play that kind of role because he's the one in terms of his controlling, completeness, everything is there. So we can play 3 back.
But it looked like Seydou was shaking.
Yes.
What
frankly speaking,
Seydou was to do.
Seydou was shaking because
we were lucky that Comoros.
I was not expecting Seydou to play that kind of inversion football. Okay. But what I mean is that whenever Seydou should not invert fully.
Okay.
But it should be halfly what? Inverted. It should not
Okay.
go fully.
Okay.
And Anna should not also invert fully.
Okay.
But currently, when we are pressing our opponent and still we are playing for back. I don't understand that kind of system of football.
No, he was trying to be to play safe football.
To play safe football.
But like in case of counter attack, they can
but
back.
if you look at Comoros were playing one top.
Yes.
And there's no way one
they were
striker,
defending deep. They were
defending deeply.
I
so
think they
no
also play 5 back.
They were 5 back. So
Yes.
it means that our intention is to press them, but not to defend on our own. There's no way one striker can use our 3 defenders, use Ajete, Juku, and the same this thing. No, there's no way that you can use them.
Okay.
So if you look at that system of playing, in fact, I was not happy because Kudu should always be isolated in the game, but not dropping fully to come and play those kind of games. And if you move on to our Melford, the best partnership I've seen. Rich, why am I saying the best partnership? Partey play with Abdul Somed.
Yes.
That kind of partnership didn't work because they were
work.
the same profile of players. They were the same profile of players. In the field of play, we can see that all of them were playing as typical number 6.
Yes.
So in Ghana football, during that time, our number 8 was looking stupid in the game because it was looking stupid because we don't have typical number 8.
Yes.
We don't have typical number 8. But currently, now they are not inverting Partey to play that kind of number 8 position.
Partey and Sibo partnership, it worked well.
It's an extraordinary.
Yes.
Because Sibo, I will say, when I was watching the game, I realized that if Sibo is under a strong tactician, Sibo can be converted into a deep lying playing maker. He's a dictator.
Yes.
And I like those kind of people. Yes, I keep on. Whenever I'm talking about midfielders, I like those people because they dictate.
Deep lying playmaker.
Deep lying playmakers.
How are you pronouncing?
Deep lying playmakers.
Okay.
It means that they dictate where we should play the ball, where we should control the ball.
They are the dictators.
So always they are the dictators in the game.
Yes.
So always have a midfielder who is dictator. Always, whenever the defenders get the ball, you can see that Sibo is always in front of them.
And his passing is
Sibo
on point.
is on point.
Passes.
We want a midfielder who is giving that.
Where were these guys during the AFCON qualifiers?
You know that's.
And do you know another thing I like about Sibo? He's energetic.
That is it.
He's strong.
That is it.
On the ball, the composure is there.
Yes.
When he's on the ball, nobody can win.
You know that kind of DM. That kind of DM that Partey and Sibo is playing. I like it because Rich. The DM in the older system of football, people think that DM are destroyers.
See.
They are all those things.
Recently football, they are the mother. Let's say they are the bread and butter.
DM has been redefined.
I'm telling you.
The people has been redefined. You know, in the history of football, we have somebody like Andre Pirlo. Andre Pirlo was also a DM, an Italian guy who was playing for Juventus.
Yes.
He was a DM.
Yes.
If you look at somebody like Sergio Busquets.
Okay.
But these people, they are DM. They don't play that kind of dirty football.
No.
They are the dictators.
No,
they are DM, all right.
They are the dictators. They explore spaces.
Look at somebody like Vitinha. So it means that if you have those kind of players in the game, it is easy for you to dominate in the midfield. So that's why you can see our midfielders were dominating in the game.
Yes.
So the front.
So you are okay with the midfield?
I'm okay with the midfield.
Okay. As I also said, in fact, even seeing this Sibo guy, I even forget about Partey. I know Partey is good. He gave the assist, he gave the cross. But actually, the guy made us not to miss Partey. And he even let us to understand that any day that Partey will not be there, he can represent him very well.
Okay.
Yes. Like as I said, the composure, he's not shivering, his passes completed one on point. Charlie Sibo. We are blessed now. The midfield there, Charlie, no problem again. The problem for me I have is our tactician, Otto Addo. Charlie, that man, the way he think about his football, not every day that you can defend or play defenders and get it. Some opponent, they will break you apart. Some like those European teams who knows how to pass the ball, to handle the ball, to control the ball, like Spain and co. If you sit deep or play almost 10 players as defenders, Charlie, they will run you. Look at Ali Dusedu in this game. As I said, we were lucky that Comoros winger wasn't that skillful. If it were to be skillful winger, because Ali Dusedu was overlapping, was going back. And if you don't have the relentlessness as a fullback, you can't be doing that. You overlap, you go back. If you meet, yes, but this is this safety football. Not every day that it will work, especially where we are going.
For them, their problem I've seen is that they are the new squad being added to our Ghana Black Star team. And if I knew, somebody like Kudus, Pate, and those kind of guys, they are the experienced guys among the club.
Yes, yes.
So you can see that, like Jordan, when they get the ball, that kind of comfortability is there. There's no any pressure on them. But this kind of new squad being added, any little bit mistake that you commit, you can be rejected.
Yes,
so for them, that kind of safety football that they are playing, they will make sure they want to protect themselves.
Yes, yes.
They want to protect themselves.
Yes,
so
yes.
I think for them,
and let's come to the attack. Semenyo, did Semenyo play well for you?
Semenyo and Semenyo, well, I don't blame Kudus because Kudus was all round. Okay. But Semenyo and Andre Ayew, the kind of partnership that they are playing, I was not happy because if you look at during the first half, if you look at the game during the first half, when the lineup came, we all realized that Ayew was playing a number 9. Yes, but in the field of playing, they swap.
Yes.
So if they swap her, why is it that whenever we are pressing the opponent, you rather see Kudus as a number 10 who's supposed to even help the number 9? He is even challenging the opponent defenders. And these particular two people are always moving together like this.
Yeah.
They were all full. They were all watching.
So you mean Kudus supposed to be, let's say, more free
in the game,
to have control of the ball,
as number 10,
to be able to
as number 10 in the game,
yes.
As number 10 defensively, number 10 is weak. He's supposed to have free in the game because why are you playing double pivot? They should do that dirty work for you. Maybe. And the number 10 will be isolated.
Maybe Otuado wanted us to have more control of the game to avoid that counter attack because these guys, they came to play counter attack football. So when you have the possession against a team that is playing counter attack football, it means that you are stopping them. It means losing your possession. So maybe and Kudus is someone who knows how to hold the ball, dribble with the ball, massage the ball for time to be going. Okay. So maybe that is why Otuado let him be dropping that way.
Dropping that way, and as a number 10, who can control?
So that means that the striker will look foolish.
Will look foolish in the game.
He will look because no feeding.
No feeding there, so he will look foolish in the game. So I think Kudus should not be doing that kind of more extra like moving over. He has to control the game.
I'm going to ask you this final question. Looking at Otuado, we're going to the World Cup. Can he give us the result? Let's say sending us at least quarterfinal. We qualifying from the group to quarterfinal. Let's just mention quarterfinal. Even let me even see round of 16. Okay,
Rich. There are some situations in football. We have bad tacticians. But individual qualities can make the coach to feel like people to think like the coach is good.
Okay.
Otuado, we all knew that Otuado, frankly speaking, in rating, is an average coach.
Okay.
As compared to like when you look at Chelsea, for instance, your coach Enzo Maresca is an average coach.
Yes.
But sometimes the kind of qualities that the players are displaying in the field of playing, that is saving his name as a coach. Yes. So Otuado being a coach, we all knew that the players, they are all aware that Otuado, frankly speaking, his system that he's playing them, some of the players, they don't like it. But when they are
even with the fans, we are not
when they are playing, they themselves should also make sure they will play to defend the badge.
Okay.
So Otuado qualifying. In fact, a coach can play a system in the field, but who are those to make sure that the system will now look excellent? It's the players.
Yes.
So if the players did not play well, no matter how coach
so should we sack Otuado or we should let him send the team?
I think Otuado should send the team
to the World Cup.
Asare,
can he be our number 1 goalkeeper?
Asare should be our number 1 goalkeeper because if you look at, you were saying something, yes. People were saying Asare, like there's no kind of shot, those kind of dangerous balls are not coming to him.
Like,
but why a proper try? Because goalkeeping is not about catching the ball, but it's about the control. Goalkeeper like Pickford.
But Ghanaians are saying that we haven't seen him like against a proper opponent.
It means that he's a proper controller at the back. He's a proper controller. So that's why I'm saying that in football, those kind of mechanizing defense, you need a goalkeeper who understands that system. So he's controlling them. He's seeing where it's not. So because of that, the defenders are saving him.
Okay.
And so why should they be expecting a goalkeeper to receive shots?
Should go to
Asare should be our number 1.
Okay.
In fact, they should even change the system and put number 1 there.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, let us hear from you under the comment section. Your opinion, your thought about this game. Yes, now we qualify. What do you expect from Otuado? Should we continue with Otuado? Should we continue with Benjamin Asare, SM for life? Guys, let us hear from you under the comment section. By the way, another podcast is coming, yes, about this game. So please turn on your notification bell. If any new video come on this channel, you'll be the first person to see it. And after that podcast, yes, Chelsea podcast will come. Yes, because that is the last game for the Blasters, the international break. Then we'll return to club football. Please hit
Yes.
the like button, hit the subscription button. Take care, peace.